Yes guys, and welcome back guys to a brand new video guys on my channel guys, where I'm going to be doing 3 games in one video guys. The reason behind this and the reason why I'm doing this is because last week I was ill. Unfortunately, I came down with a real bad flu and a real bad cough. Still battling with it right now. I'm better this week. I apologise for not putting any videos up last week. I really wanted to do the full season without having no breaks and doing this, especially as well with me bowing out at the end of this season, especially as well. Gutted that I couldn't really do one game per video, but I couldn't really do nothing about it. I was ill last week. I apologise for that guys. But anyway guys, 3 games in one video, let's go for it. First game is Manchester United versus Everton. I made 3 changes from last game against Ipswich Town. Talking about the start 7, so we started with Onana, Mazawari, Dillit, Martin, Diallo, Mainu, Casemiro, Dallo, Rashford, Fernandes and Xerxes. Amorim gets off with a win. It's his first Premier League win at home at Old Trafford. Brilliant for Ruben Amorim to get off the mark and to get his first Premier League win over the line at home against Everton. Buzzing for Amorim. Back-to-back wins especially as well. What a game it was for Manchester United. What a win. What a result. Massive 3 points and a good clean sheet for Manchester United especially as well. But getting into the game, what did I make of the performance? Yeah, I think I echo those words, to be honest with you. And going to be a little bit of a repeat there, but yeah, I think what a win, back-to-back wins, what a result, a massive 3 points for Manchester United, and nice to get a clean sheet against a poor side in Everton at the end of the day that have been struggling to score goals of late and not really hitting any good form at the moment in time. So I thought we were playing Everton at a good time here. So I thought we were playing Everton at a good time. We played them at a good time at Old Trafford, win this game 4-0 in Amorim's first Premier League win as well, at home as well. A nice victory for him. Let's look at the positives. We played well in that game. Xerxes scoring 2 goals especially as well. I think that was a bit of a shock and a bit of a surprise to everyone as well, that Xerxes scored 2 goals in this. Mind you, Amorim did say that Xerxes will score goals eventually as well, but yeah, he does need to score more goals. Now that's 3 goals for him this season. Let's hope he can score more goals. But I thought obviously, elaborating now into the game a little bit more, I think it was, I thought the first 20-25 minutes were not great, but we sort of grew into the game, to be honest with you. I thought Everton had a good start, very good start. United were not on it for 20-25 minutes, to be honest with you. We just couldn't find our way through Everton. I think Everton were really combative in the midfield and really made it difficult for Manchester United to play through their midfield. And that was for United to play out wide and getting those balls out to Amad Diallo especially as well, and playing those diagonal balls in behind especially as well, and trying to find the spaces. And but no, I thought at the end of the day, I thought it was an okay start by Manchester United. I don't think we had one of the greatest starts at the end of the day, but we were having possession. We were on the front foot as well, and we were trying to work them out especially as well. But obviously, Everton had a much better start by Manchester United, and McNeil had an opportunity for Everton, but it was a wasted opportunity. But I thought there was a good ball to Dallo. The touch just got away from him, unfortunately. And, a beautiful strike from Ahmad on the volley, blocked. Winstrom had a chance comfortable for Onana. Everton combative in the midfield, really made it difficult for Manchester United in the midfield. And they had a real good structure about themselves, Everton as well, and the way how they wanted to play. And, they really were trying to hit Manchester United on the counter-attacks and trying to get United in transition. And that's where they could be effective in a game like this against Manchester United. I thought it was effective for 20-25 minutes, but then I think we knew what they were doing, and then we got around it, and then after the first 20-25 minutes, we sort of got through it, weathered the storm, and then I think when we got that first goal, it settled it for United, and then we grew in confidence and momentum especially as well. But Everton looked more dangerous when Nadai gets on the ball and he wins them a corner, and then a clever run by Ahmad, just couldn't pick anybody out. And Ahmad very direct in his play as well, and Ahmad deserves yet again a shot, especially as well. And United have been dangerous in the wider areas, especially as well, getting the ball out in the wider areas to Ahmad, and I think it was Dallo, and good ball by Fernandes to Rashford, just offside, unfortunately. But, You know, there was a good passage played by Everton. Beto had a chance, hit the side netting. And I think, you know, United, you know, frustrating yet again to watch. Too many unsuccessful passes, and, you know, just couldn't string a pass together, couldn't make 5 passes together. But, you know, Everton a little bit were more calmer, were more comfortable in the first 20-25 minutes, and United were having a lot of joy switching the ball quickly, and Everton trying not to let United play through them in the midfield. And you know, Dalot just couldn't pick anybody out in the final third. But then after that, we get a corner, well drilled corner by Bruno Fernandes to Rashford, and takes a massive deflection for 1-0. Everton, I thought, made far too many mistakes in this game, and United capitalised on those mistakes especially as well. And United are passing it around, having a bit of possession. Mistake by Everton playing out from the back, and Ahmad worked hard, and Xerxes scored for 2-0. Nice for Xerxes to score 2 goals, especially as well in a game like this. But good start in the first half. United had to regroup and go again. We had to do better, create more, take our chances. We had to expect a reaction response from Everton as well. And we had to pick up the intensity and tempo, playing with a bit more energy and intent about ourselves as well. And I thought it was a great start. You know, yet again, a lightning start from Manchester United on the front foot, score an early goal in the second half as well. Good play by United, and Rashford scores for 3-0. And that was sort of game, set and match then. Next goal was always going to be, if they scored the next goal, it was going to be game on. But for United, if we scored the next goal, it was game, set and match. And we showed that as well. And we got that third goal. And it was, United were, you know, comfortable. And United were playing with a lot of confidence. You know, Everton went a free kick straight into the wall. Everton trying to make something happen. Ahmad did well to find Rashford. Couldn't find anyone. Amorim makes 2 substitutions. United were very direct. United were pragmatic, more dynamic as well. And a mistake by Everton. Ahmad put Tavotsky under pressure, and Xerxes scores for 4-0. And it was just getting bad to it was going bad to worse for Everton. And then Amorim makes 2 more substitutions. Dyche had Sorin off, and then he made 3 subs as well. And United looked more dangerous and a threat going forward, and Dyche made another sub. And like I said before, United looked comfortable. Amorim makes another substitution. United had sealed the deal, and United did well. Rashford had a chance just blocked, and Dyche makes another sub. And Clive-Lewin had a chance, great save by Onana, but left it far too late though. And good effort by Rashford, chance way wide, and I think, you know, it could have been more actually as well, but United were happy at 4-0, and United were happy. United were grinding it out. Some good individual performances. Game management decision making was vital, and and then there was a penalty shout at the end on Ahmad, and unfortunately didn't get it, but I thought that was a penalty in my eyes. But yeah, no, at the end of the day, good start for Amorim, and first win for Amorim, and buzzing about it. An emphatic win, another clean sheet, and a good start under Amorim. Definitely, I think it was a great start for Amorim. Great team performance from Manchester United, just what you want. Besides the first 20-25 minutes, we grew into the game, and I thought we did well from then on. We looked more comfortable as soon as we got the first goal. It settled the nerves, and then second goal was just the icing on the cake just before half time, especially as well. Very good start for Ruben Amorim and his backroom staff. They'll be buzzing that they got off the mark as well. A good time to play Everton, especially when we were playing Everton at a really good time here. United looked comfortable. It looked like United were picking up a little bit of confidence and momentum after beat Bodo Glimt on Thursday night as well. Good start under Amorim. He'll be buzzing, he'll be happy. Him at a time though, you can't get too carried away after one great result against Everton. They're battling with relegation. We need a couple of wins just to get ourselves back up the table. As soon as we can get a couple of wins under our belt, get back up the table, I think United will be in a better position. Are United back? I don't think we should really look at ourselves and say, are we actually back? A great win against Everton. I think it's just only one game against Everton. Obviously, yes, we won on Thursday night, and obviously we won this game against Everton. I think a lot of fans will be thinking, oh yeah, United are back. It's just one game against Everton. I don't think Everton have not been that great in recent weeks as well. Been out of form as well, not scored many goals as well. They're having their troubles of scoring goals as well. At the end of the day, I don't think United are really back yet. You need to see it with the result in the next upcoming games, unfortunately. We'd say that if we hit some really good run of form of late, if we can get some good wins under our belt this month in December, I think we'll assess it where we will be, especially as well. If we can get a couple of wins under our belt and get back up there with the teams in the top 5, top 6 especially, and get ourselves back in the mix, maybe we are back. But I think the target will be top 5 this season if we have any chance. Hopefully top 4 as well. It was my man of the match. To be honest, I thought there were some good players that had a really good game in this one. I thought Onana did well, obviously kept a clean sheet. Amorim played well, De Ligt did okay. Martinez had a good game, Diallo fantastic. Mainu and Casemiro struggled in the first 20-25 minutes, but I think the tactical tweak changed it a little bit. And they grew into the game then. I thought they both did well, but both got subbed. Diallo did well. Rashford got a goal to his neck. Fernandes played well and Xerxes got a brace as well. A couple of players here. I think Xerxes for his 2 goals. Diallo played very well in this game as well, and obviously Rashford, he really scored 2 goals especially as well. Obviously, goal scorer Xerxes, Rashford really. Getting to the goals now. First goal, Fernandes takes the corner, finds Rashford, shoots and takes a massive deflection off Braithwaite for 1-0. Second goal, mistake by Braithwaite, good pressure by Ahmad. Ahmad pass it to Fernandes. Fernandes finds Xerxes and Xerxes scores for 2-0. Third goal, hold up played by Xerxes, turns, finds Ahmad. Ahmad runs, lays it into Rashford's pass and Rashford scores for 3-0. Fourth goal, mistake by Milichenko, playing it backwards to Tarkovsky. Good pressure by Ahmad, pass it to Xerxes. Xerxes slots it in for 4-0. Getting to the stats now, possession for Man United it was 60%, and for Everton it was 40%. Goals for Man United it was 4, for Everton it was 0. Total shots for Man United it was 11, for Everton it was 8. Shots on target for Man United it was 5, and for Everton it was 2. Shot accuracy for Man United it was 46%, and for Everton it was 25%. Shots inside the box for Man United it was 9, and from Everton it was 4. Shots outside the box for Man United it was 2, and for Everton it was 4. Total passes for Man United it was 630 passes, and for Everton it was 412 passes. The pass accuracy for Man United it was 90%, and for Everton it was 86%. Getting to the substitutions now, De Ligt went off on Maguire. Talking about Mateus' performance, outpaced by Batten for Everton's best chance with the game, goalless as he failed to dominate another defender striker. Drew came off before the hour. Mazzarri went off for sure. Talking about Nazar's performance, had a more testing time against Eliman Adar, but came through to have United clean sheet before he was rested. Fernandes went off for Ugarte. Talking about Bruno's performance, assisted both first half goals, although he seemed to overhit the pass that Xerxes finished. It seemed intended for Ahmad, came off for a rest with the game won. Casemiro went off for Garnacho. Talking about Casemiro's performance, his tendency to slide in desperately was evident again, but Everton never took advantage of Casemiro's clumsiness. Mainly went off for Mount. Talking about Kepa's performance, began brightly on his first start in 8 weeks, but failed to sustain that momentum. Got but for tugging back Dwight McNeil. Getting to the second game now, and obviously this is the analysis of Arsenal versus Manchester United. United made 6 changes from last game against Everton, which is a load of changes especially as well. Talking about the starting 11, so we started with Onana, De Ligt, Maguire, Mazzarri, Dalot, Ugarte, Fernandes, Malacia, Mount, Garnacho and Højlund. Amorim suffers his first loss as Manchester United manager. What did I make of the performance? Firstly, I just want to say I think Arsenal fans are getting away ahead of themselves after this game. Obviously, Manchester United sort of lost due to two shit set pieces that we conceded in this game against Arsenal. Obviously, Arsenal, we knew what's at stake here against Arsenal. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We knew it was obviously going to be a big game for Manchester United, especially as well, to go away from home at Arsenal as well. Obviously, Arsenal, are they in a title race or are they not? So I think, you go into this game against Arsenal, great team, got lots of quality, got a brilliant manager in Mikel Arteta that's doing well. Sometimes they show their inconsistencies in some games where they don't maximise it out of the players. But I thought United did well in the first 50 minutes. I thought we really frustrated Arsenal. It wasn't like we conceded from open play, because we didn't. I thought we really frustrated Arsenal in the first 50 minutes. I thought we did well. We went toe-to-toe with them in the first 50 minutes. I think they were beginning to get frustrated. They were dominating the game in the first half, but, I thought United defended very well for 50 minutes especially as well. But, obviously disappointing to lose this game and not get the 3 points against Arsenal, but obviously Arsenal had to win this anyway if they wanted to have any chance of being in a title race as well. So, I think Arsenal fans need to calm down a little bit here, because it's a win at the end of the day. I think United fans need to calm down, especially as well, because it's only Amorim's fourth game in charge here. So even if we lost this game, you just have to take the positives from it. I think, we did well for 50 minutes in that game. Obviously, you have to look at it and say, corners, set pieces should not be conceding on. We know that Arsenal are very good on set pieces as well. So, and they score a lot of goals from set pieces, but you have to be able to defend on set pieces properly as well. We've got a set piece coach, especially as well. He should know what he's doing. He should be coaching those players what to do on set pieces as well. And if he's not doing his job properly, then it just goes to show that you are going to concede goals if he's not doing his job properly, especially as well. So, at the end of the day, I thought United did okay. I don't think it was, you wouldn't say it was a shocking performance, because I thought we played well for the majority of that game. I think we just got unlucky because it was on two set pieces. I think Arsenal fans need to pipe down a little bit. It's only a win. You've only beaten Manchester United. We're in a rebuild, so shut up at the end of the day. Pipe down. It's only a win. Shut up just because you're in a title race. Shut up at the end of the day. It's only a win. We're in a rebuild, and you only score from two set pieces. So you all need to calm down, Arsenal fans. It's only two set pieces that you scored from. Just because you won and got the 3 points and got a clean sheet, yeah, well done. But at the end of the day, pipe down. But I thought, first half, I thought United were defending very well. Arsenal not been that fluid enough. I thought we controlled in possession though, Manchester United, and we sort of kept a solid shape out of possession. And I think, I thought we had a good structure about ourselves. We showed the style of play that we actually want to play, and we're fine. We just needed to find that attacking threat. And Partey Martinelli had a chance for Arsenal, and they just didn't take. And Dallo had a chance just wide, and United kept Arsenal quiet for large parts of that game as well. And we just didn't really have that belief in that first half. And I thought second half, Arsenal had been better. Had been the better side. Arsenal obviously then scored from a corner 1-0. Obviously, we did well for 50 minutes, or just over 50 minutes, and then it was all about can we react and respond to that. And then Amorim makes 3 substitutions. I think United win a free kick, and I think the best chance of the game was probably De Ligt had a headed chance. Great save by Raya. I think that changes the game. I think we take that chance. I think it's 1-1. It's 1-1 at the end of the day, and it changes the game. And Arsenal make 2 substitutions. Arsenal then score yet again another corner for 2-0. So, yeah, I think United were just beginning to get frustrated and disappointed to concede 2 set pieces from 2 corners, especially as well. And clever work, free kick by United just didn't really come together. And we just lacked a goal threat, and we were just, final third was shocking, and we lacked creativity. And a couple of things went wrong in that game, but we just have to look back at it and say we know we can do better against Arsenal, but just hopefully in the FA Cup, just in the new year in January as well. I think we just have to put up our wrongs right and make sure that doesn't happen against Arsenal in the FA Cup. What went wrong? A couple of things went wrong. We couldn't really find that attacking front. We were not aggressive enough in possession, I don't think. I just don't think we had that belief. Obviously, yes, Arsenal might have defended very well. Maybe if we take that chance with De Ligt on the free kick and changes the game. A couple of things, I think we lacked a goal threat. Just looked like one of those games where we didn't look like we were going to score. The final third was shocking. Decision making let us down. A lack of creativity, which shows it in the stats especially as well. A couple of things went wrong. Not man marking. Who's marking who, especially on set pieces as well. That needs to be corrected as well. Obviously poor defending especially as well for the 2 corners that we conceded, which is not good enough. A couple of things went wrong, just not concentrating and not focusing as well. Who is my man of the match? I think this one's a bit more difficult, to be honest with you, because I don't really know who could be man of the match in this game due to that performance. I don't think it was a great one from ourselves, and I don't think it was an amazing one, even though we did sort of give them a good game and kept them quiet for 50 minutes especially as well. I thought Onana should have done better for both goals. I thought the defence could have done better in Dallo, De Ligt, Maguire, Mazawari and Malacia especially as well. I thought Ugarte and Fernandez could have been better in the midfield. Mount and Garnacho. Mount worked hard in that game. Didn't have any service yet. He got like scoring as well himself. Wasn't his night. Maybe Mount at the end of the day. I give it Mason Mount. I think he tried. He worked hard in that game as well. That one's a little bit more difficult, to be honest with you, if you ask me. But getting to the stats now, possession for Arsenal, it was 50%, and for Man United, it was 50%. Goals for Arsenal, it was 2, for Man United, it was 0. Total shots for Arsenal, it was 14, for Man United, it was 5. Shots on target for Arsenal, it was 6, and for Man United, it was 2. Shot accuracy from Arsenal, it was 43%, and for Man United, it was 40%. Shots inside the box for Arsenal, it was 13, for Man United, it was 3. Shots outside the box for Arsenal, it was 1, Man United, it was 2. Total passes for Arsenal, it was 464 passes. Man United, it was 472 passes. The pass accuracy for Arsenal, it was 87%, for Man United, it was 86%. Getting into the substitutions now, Malacia went off for Diallo, talking about Tyrell's performance. Arsenal peculiarly did not target him on his first league start in 556 days, and Malacia settled in well. Got booked right at the end of the half, and that perhaps ensured he was substituted at half time. Mount went off for Rashford, talking about Mason's performance. Busy on the ball, but did little on it in his first league start since August. The biggest criticism of Mount is he did not do enough with the ball, and that was the case again. Garnacho went off for Xerxes, talking about Alejandro's performance. Dribbled the ball out with his first touches, and his first half ended similarly. Had enough of the ball, but did not harm Arsenal. Maguire went off for Euro, talking about Harry's performance. A fine start in 59 days, and he got United's first touches in the box to give Diogo Dalot a sight. Respectable return until his planned withdrawal. Getting to the third game now, which is the analysis of Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. Just on the weekend, just gone especially as well. Manchester United made 4 changes from last game against Arsenal. Talking about the start 11, so we started with Nana, Yoro, Delit, Martinez, Diallo, Manu, Ugarte, Dalot, Fernandes, Garnacho and Højlund. The Amorim suffers his first loss at Old Trafford, home especially as well. Not the start that he wanted at home in the Premier League especially as well. This was for Manchester United to get back to winning ways, and we had to bounce back. Obviously after getting beat by Arsenal, which was obviously disappointing especially as well. Obviously, yet again, we lose another game against Nottingham Forest, which is probably more embarrassing, to be honest with you. I think, obviously, Forest, no disrespect for them, they are having a good season, they are having a better season than us at the end of the day. But, you know, they just come back off a loss against Man City, especially as well. So, you're thinking, United at home, we should be up for this game, we should turn up to this game against Forest. We didn't perform at our greatest as well. For 90 minutes, we did not defend well. Obviously, the criticism is the defending for all 3 goals, especially as well. So, yeah, no, I think it's embarrassing. It's not good enough for Manchester United. Didn't show enough desire to close them down, and not enough determination. And did not want it more than them as well, especially as well. So, yeah, obviously, yet again, disappointing not to win this game. Obviously, disappointing, annoying, frustrated not to win this game. You're thinking, got to bounce back now, got to get back to winning ways, and obviously to be hit yet again, dented with another loss against Nottingham Forest. But this one, it's more embarrassing because you're at home against Nottingham Forest, and you should be winning these sort of games, especially as well. No disrespect to Nottingham Forest, they are having a great season, but United should be winning United should be winning a game like this against Nottingham Forest. So, yeah, no, obviously, Forest, well done. You beat us 3-2. Obviously, they're buzzing there on high and confidence. But, you know, that was a dent for them midweek, and United should have pounced on that. We lost midweek, they lost midweek, and Forest pretty much punished United and our poor defending at the end of the day. And the defending was schoolboy stuff and comedy of errors. Was not good enough on United's behalf. We should have done better defensively ourselves, and really bitterly disappointed not to win that game against Nottingham Forest on the weekend just gone. So, yeah, not the way out. Not as planned as it should have gone with Amorim's first game at home in the second goal at home in the Premier League. So, disappointing to lose this, obviously. Ruben Amorim has got a little bit of history there with Nuno Espirito Santo back in the days of when they were playing in Portugal. So, bit disappointed not to win this game, but obviously getting into the game now, I thought it was a great start for Forest. Obviously, United give away yet again another corner, and they score on it 1-0. So then United had to go and react and respond, and I thought we reacted really, really, really well from that, and we started to play better, much better from when we went 1-0 down, especially as well. And it was a chance for Højlund, too much on it. A good ball in by Garnacho, a well-worked free kick nearly worked as well. And, good play by United. And what a ball from Ugarte to Højlund, which scores, and we equalise to get back into the game for 1-1. And Forest win a free kick. And, Forest in that first half looked dangerous on set pieces. Every time they got a set piece, they looked like they were going to score. And, Jota hit the post as well. And a chance for Jota. Jesus. And Murillo nearly scored on a corner yet again as well. So, just not man-marking our players and not going with our men and not defending corners properly as well. And good passage of play. Garnacho had a chance. United win a free kick. Fernandes struck it well and hit the crossbar. Unfortunate not to go in and not take the lead for 2-1, especially as well. But, I thought second half, was going to be ours. I thought, United were looking to start the second half strongly. I thought good pressure by Højlund. And then we were hit by, a misplaced pass by Bruno Fernandes to Euro. Tries to pass it back to Euro, but goes behind him. And they literally capitalise on a Bruno Fernandes mistake. And Gibbs White scores for 2-1. Onana should have saved that as well. I don't know how he did not save that as well. And then a good cross for Wood. He nearly scored as well. And then you're thinking, right, now we've got to react and respond to that. And then yet again, another cross comes in and we're not dealing with the cross yet again. And shit defending by United. And Forest score for 3-1. And the defending was a shambles at the back. And players looked clueless. And if Onana would have got to that, that would have been his, but Martinez was in the way and he didn't even clear it also as well. So Martinez is putting in some shocking performances of late, and I need to say that as well. So at this rate, you can tell that some of these players are not going to survive the rebuild under Ruben Amorim, and a lot of players need to get out of the door, especially as well, because they're clearly not playing for the manager. And I've always been saying myself that it is the players, and now you can see it's the players. If you blame Ruben Amorim on that, give your head a wobble, because at the end of the day, this is Amorim's fifth game in charge and he needs more time. Then obviously Amorim makes a substitution. Fernandes started the move and finished it, and we get ourselves back in the game for 3-2. Then you're thinking, right, we need to try and do this in we need to do it in 10 minutes and see if we can try and get a goal back. But then Ahmad had a chance just wide. Amorim makes another substitution. Well, he makes another 2 subs anyway, and then Forest make a sub. United putting the pressure on and committing men forward. And then United are trying to go for it, and then I think this is where it sort of went wrong. I think taking off Bruno Fernandes was wrong as well, and then he made another 2 subs. Fernandes goes off. So I don't know if he's carrying on that niggle that he had against Everton, but taking Bruno Fernandes off was wrong, because I thought we had the confidence and the momentum, and that dented the confidence and momentum especially as well. And then Forest make another 2 subs. Dalot had a chance. Forest make a substitution, and they were happy, and they were grinding that out. And not good enough on United's behalf. And a volley from Rashford on a corner, and a volley from Martinez as well, mainly to try sneak a draw, but we couldn't. But not good enough on United's behalf. What went wrong? A couple of things: poor defending from Manchester United yet again, not marking our players on set pieces, not going with our runners as well, concentrating and focusing yet again, not closing down quick enough, not showing that desire yet again, individual errors, a comedy of errors, a lack of communication as well. Players need to take responsibility for that defeat. Can't blame the manager on that one. Here's my man of the match. Can't really find one, maybe, considering we scored 2 goals as well. I thought Onana should have done better for both goals. Poor, straight down poor in that game as well. 2 goals he should have done better in as well, just saved as well, and that could have been avoided as well. The second goal and the third goal. Euro maybe needs a little bit more time, but I don't think he played well. Dillit's shocking. Martinez shocking. Diallo thought he had a good game. Main was okay. Ugarte thought he had a good game. Dalot shocking. Fernandes thought he did good. Nacho thought he did okay, and Højlund obviously got a goal to his name. I think you sort of give it to someone like maybe Højlund or Ugarte at the end of the day. One of those 2 players. I think both of them had a good game at the end of the day. Getting to the goals now, first goal, Delit passed it to Fernandez. Fernandez passed it all to Ugarte. Brilliant pass from Ugarte to Garnacho, and Garnacho shoots. Saved by the keeper, and Højlund scores on the rebound for 1. Second goal, Ugarte wins the ball back, passes to Fernandez. Brilliant ball by Fernandez to find Diallo. Diallo runs, finds Fernandez, and Fernandez scores for 3-2. Getting to the stats now, possession for Man United, it was 72%, for Nottingham Forest it was 28%. Goals for Man United, it was 2, for Forest it was 3. Total shots for Man United, it was 17. Forest it was 11. Shots on target for United, it was 7. Forest it was 3. Shot accuracy for Man United, it was 41%. Forest it was 27%. Shots inside the box for Man United, it was 10, and for Forest it was 7. Shots outside the box for Man United, it was 7. For Forest it was 4. Total passes for Man United, it was 592 passes. For Forest it was 236 passes. Pass accuracy for Man United, it was 88%. For Forest it was 65%. Getting into the substitutions now, Garnacho went off for Rashford. Talk about Alejandro's performance of assist. Nonsense, and his miss 1-on-1 was converted by Højlund in the rebound, but his end product was ropey again. The lit went off for Maguire. Talk about Mateus' performance. Patiently waited for the right pass to initiate the move that led to the equaliser. Driverlessly caught out for the third goal. Euro went off for Maguire. Talk about Yanni's performance. A respectable first start, even amid the aerial boredom, not specifically culpable for any of the goals in the last 65 minutes. Fernandez went off for Mount. Talk about Bruno's performance. His deft flick was key to Rasmus Højlund's equaliser, and he hit the rubber work with a free kick, scored to make it 3-2. Ugarte went off for Xerxes. Talk about Manuel's performance. Played a superbly threaded pass for the equaliser. That was the highlight of a fine first half. Quieter in the second half as Forest cut United down to size. How do we beat Man City? This is a big game now on the weekend. It's the Manchester derby. It's blue versus red. We're going away from home. We're at the Etihad on the weekend. It's the Manchester derby. It's the big one of the weekend. Look, neither team does not like to lose this game. Man City are pretty much not in good form at this moment in stage. I think it's 1 win in 9, 1 win in 8, it's pretty much 1 win in 8, 1 win in 9 or something like that for Man City of late. So yeah, no, they're not doing good at the minute, Man City. Yes, they might have beat Nottingham Forest. Then they drew to Crystal Palace, so I think you sort of don't know what's going on with Man City right now in this moment in stage. I think Man City are going through a difficult part in this, going through a rough patch due to the injuries that they were sustained as well. Still got injuries going into this game especially as well, but not saying that we'll win this game due to injuries though especially as well. But I think Man City got a top manager in Pep Guardiola, got lots of quality all over the pitch. We know what Man City are all about. We know what they're going to bring. So I think this is going to be a tough game against Man City. Not an easy game as well for Manchester United. You know, both teams need to bounce back midweek as well. They need to bounce back on Wednesday against Juventus. Not an easy one. Not an easy fixture to go away from home to. And also not an easy fixture for Manchester United on Thursday night in the Europa League. So both teams need to sort of bounce back and get some sort of confidence going on to the weekend. I think if United win on Thursday, take that confidence onto Sunday. Hopefully City don't get the result that they want against Juventus midweek. And hopefully United can win on Thursday and take some sort of confidence going into the big game against Man City on Sunday. That'll hopefully give us a bit of confidence on Sunday especially as well. But we do need a Christmas miracle. God knows what's going to happen against Man City. But hopefully, got to bounce back. Got to get back to anyways. Can we win this game? Hopefully. You need to be hopeful at the end of the day. You know, with a new manager, hopefully we have that belief in us that we can go and win this game. And hopefully we'll have that team spirit and that character and that fight for 90 minutes as well in us as well, from minute 1 to minute 90. But in games like this though, you got to play well for a full 90 minutes here. From minute 1 to minute 90, you can't take your eye off the ball. You need to be perfect for 90 minutes as well. You've got to maintain it for 90 minutes as well in terms of energy, intent, aggressive, ruthless, relentless, on the front foot. You know, high energy, high tempo, high intensity. Got to take that game to them, and you need to sustain your attacks. First goal is going to be huge in a game like this against Man City. So Man City know that what's at stake here. They want to win this game. They'll obviously want to win this game because it's a big game. They don't want to lose it. They already lost to Liverpool a couple of weeks ago, so they'll not want to accept another defeat against Manchester United. So big game for both teams. We have to prepare well. Not a lot of time to prepare for this against Man City. So we have to be ready. What's going to be in front of us here against Man City? Big game, tough game. Have to be ready. on a Sunday. So I think it's going to be a competitive end-to-end game. I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult, but we need to sort of in and out possession, defend properly, defensively defend properly. Defensively, need to be organised, keep it tight and compact. Defensively, frustrate them. We need to keep a good shape, and then it's all obviously in possession. We want to put that pressure onto Man City as well, and we know that we have to stay patient. We will get our chances, and when we get our chances, we're going to have to be able to take those chances as well. So it's a big game. We've got to turn up to this game. We've got to perform well for a full 90 here. We know what's at stake here, so it's an illusion called positional play, where they'll come at us at all different angles, a principle utilised by the likes of Guardiola. The system is driven by a strict set of rules where the players take up positions to create numerical advantages over opponents in passing triangles or diamonds with the aim of progressing the ball. Man City's style of play is characterised by possession-based football, a high press and aggressive tackling. The team typically plays with a 4-3-3 formation and overlapping four backs and inverted wingers. However, the team's style has evolved under manager Pep Guardiola, and the team has used a variety of formations, including a 3-2-4-1 and a 4-2-3-1. And Guardiola's fundamental principle is control, which involves slowing the game down and moving in a structured shape up the pitch. Guardiola's used line-breaking wingers to provide speed and width and stretch the play by drawing defenders away from Haaland. Since Erling Haaland's arrival in 2022, City's attacking threat in the air and behind has become more prominent. But they're well coached, well drilled, they've got lots of quality, they'll come at you at all angles, they'll make runs in from behind, they'll play proactive football, play with initiative, play attacking football, very clever, intelligent, put the ball into dangerous areas, they'll try to win in every department, they'll try to outclass you, outpass you, they'll be aggressive, ruthless, relentless, sustain attacks, high intensity, high tempo energy as well, they'll make mistakes, very direct, play with width, on the front foot, want to be rampant, skillful, technical, well organised side, defend well, they'll make it difficult to play through them, frustrate teams, defensively keep it tight and compact, very physical. When they get a possession, they'll want to control, dominate the game, they'll give it everything that they've got, they'll cause us problems, they'll come forward, they'll take risks, they'll be brave, and they'll get in between the lines. But United have got to defend properly, defensively need to be organised, keep it tight and compact. Defensively need to frustrate them, need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo play for energy, create the chances, take your chances, needs to be clinical, get the crosses into the box, drive them out of position, be brave, take risks. Set pieces could come into play, play with width, get between the lines, got to close them down, don't then get back in the game, don't leave any spaces open, they'll show incredible team spirit, character and fight. Got to do the basics right, game management, decision making will be vital. Got to get tight, don't get a shot off, sustain your attacks, do your basics, when you 50-50s, when you second balls, when you drills, put them on the back foot, keep possession, full backs have got to be effective, force them to make mistakes, put them under pressure, don't let the wingers cut back inside and don't afford to make mistakes, make the runs in from behind, don't get pulled out of position, and keep Kovacic, Grealish, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Silva, Nunes, Foden, Haaland, Doku, and Savinho quiet. Next up, we've got Man City. Man City are fourth in the league. This is going to be a big game now against Man City now on the weekend. It's a must-win for Manchester United. Can we win this game? Hopefully. We need a Christmas miracle. We need to bounce back. We need to get back to winning ways. Man City will look to get some sort of confidence midweek against Juventus. We need to win on Thursday night against Poland and Czech Republic as well. So both teams got two difficult away fixtures. It's red versus blue. Both teams hate losing this game. But Man City, they're at home. They've got the home crowd. United need to settle in a good sort of organised shape, go there, weather the storm, need to be able to stay patient, go toe to toe with it, give them a good game, out possession, defensively, defend properly, keep it tight and compact, defensively frustrate them, and then it's all about in possession. When we get possession, it's all about we want to be ruthless, we want to be aggressive, we want to be rampant, we want to be relentless. When we get possession, we need to put them under pressure as well. We know we can cause them problems, especially as well. Man City, a great team, got a great side, lots of quality, got a great manager, but our task here is to win. Amorim will want to win this game, especially as we're not losing this game on the weekend. Let's bounce back. If we win this game, we'll get back up that table. Big warning for the players, and the players need to turn up to this game, and it's all about preparing well for a game like this. So quick turnaround, got to rest and recover well on Friday, train well on Saturday. Positive end-to-end game, they're going to give us a good game. Could be tight and tactical. Amorim's already beaten Pep Guardiola when he was at Sporting Lisbon. Can he do it in the Manchester derby? Hopefully. It's a big game, but both teams will give it everything on the pitch. United need to come out on top here with a win here. If we can do it, we need a Christmas miracle to do that, though, especially as well. We know we need to defend properly as a team. Defensively, we need to be organised, keep it tight and compact, defensively frustrate, and then it's what we do in possession then, when we know that we'll get our chances. We have to stay patient. We need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo. Got to play with energy. Need to play intent as well. Need to be ruthless as well in our play. The right decision making as well. The final ball in the right position, in the right areas. We will get our chances, and it's all about taking those chances, and we've got to be clinical in front of goal. Everything needs to be spot on. We need to play well for a full 90 minutes here, and we have to maintain it for 90 minutes as well. It's all about concentrate and focus in a game like this against Man City as well. Don't take your eye off the ball. To play to Amorim's method, play to our rules, our principle. We've got to find our foundation, and if we can do that, if we find our foundation, we've got to be energetic, attacking minded, always play that forward pass. But we know that we've got the team to do it. We've got the players to do it, and we know that we've got the quality to beat them, especially as well. We need a professional, disciplined, strong performance. Dig deep in a game like this, and we know that we're going to have to perform well for a full 90 minutes here. We have to play well, and everything needs to be spot on, every department, to win this game against Man City. But we need to do the basics right. We've got to win the 50-50, win your second ball, win your duels, win your 1v1. This is all about team spirit, character, fight, determination in a game like this as well. But we know in a game like this, then we know we can hurt them, cause them problems, put the right balls in the right channels as well. And we need to go and commit men forward, press onto Man City as well, put them under pressure and force them to make mistakes. But in a game like this, show the courage, intent, conviction, purpose. And we've got to turn up to this game as well. Got to show the fight, the passion, the pride, pay for the badge, pay for the club. Show the team spirit, character, determination, commitment, desire, willingness and work rate and work ethic as well. Man City have played 15 games and lost 4. And lost 4 games. They've lost to Bournemouth 2-1, Brighton 2, Tottenham 4-0 and Liverpool 2-0. Man City have lost 4 games, 1 at home and 3 away. Man City have scored 1.8 goals per game, and Man City have conceded 1.4 goals per game. The players to look out for is Ortega or Edison, whoever decides to start. Walker, Diaz, Guavida, Simpson, Putzi, Kovacic, Grealish, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Silva, Nunes, Foden, Wright, McAtee, Haaland, Doku, Savinho. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the video in the next couple of days, and peace.